Morning, everybody. Let me see who's here. We've got Diane and Corinne. Hi, Cheryl and Ken. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Kari. Hi, John. Good morning, Richard. Richard's our guide up in the northern beaches at Palm Beach. Hi, Jane. Welcome. Hi, Catherine and Jack. Julie, Kevin, Jeannie. We're in Auburn. And if you've got your map up in front of you, it's really worthwhile looking at where we are. We are literally in a suburb in Sydney, surrounded by very basic housing area around here. And we have this little oasis, which is really quite delightful, right in the middle of Auburn. So I'm just across the road from the Japanese gardens, and we're in an aviary, believe it or not. And I decided to start here. I'm going to wander around the little aviary first before we cross the road to the Japanese garden. We've got a break in the weather. I literally just got my daughter to go get the umbrella out of the car because we had a few spots of rain, but it's brightened up a little bit. Let me zoom out. Hi, Pat. Hi, Joanne. So look, the sky's actually quite bright at the moment. And let me just start showing you around. We've got this lovely waterfall, and overhanging it is beautiful, beautiful bottle brush. And this time of year, the honey eaters absolutely love the bottle brush flowers because they're full of nectar. Hi, Nancy. Well, let's have a look at some of the birds. I haven't asked my daughter if she minds accidentally getting in shot today, but she might actually end up accidentally in shot. Who knows? So this one here has all these gorgeous parrots. We've got rainbow lorikeets and that one over there, look at it. I can't really zoom in because of this screen, the wire screen. Hi, Lorraine. But we'll try. We'll see how we go. I want to make sure we stay in focus. That one over there, beautifully coloured, and it's appropriately named. It's called a superb parrot. Look at it. Off they go. Hi, Maple. And we've also got these gorgeous little finches in here. Look at this guy. Hi, Deborah. Which one are you? Yes, you're the one I was talking about. You're the superb parrot. Look at that. He's pretty superb, isn't he? Well, no, that's getting a bit dark. Photographing against the bright skies, making it a bit dark. Look at these beautiful little finch. Oh, they're too quick for me. All right. We didn't come here to see the aviary. This is just a bonus. So I'm just going to slowly wander around and then we'll cross the road at start time. It's a gorgeous spot. It's beautifully manicured. Auburn Council takes great care of it, or whatever the council's called these days. Look at this one. This has cockatiels. 3 different colours of cockatiels. Hi, Louise. And in amongst the cockatiels, we have some gorgeous coloured finches in here. But this one, look at this one here. Isn't he beautiful? We've got budgies in here. What was that really blue one? That was a hooded parrot. That's over there. Oh, here we go. Here's 2 of those green ones. Little cuties. They're pretty, aren't they? Oh, we've got a peacock in here. I don't know why this one's in here because there's a ton of peacocks in the gardens and we'll see them. In fact, there was one displaying his tail just outside here a moment ago. We might see him as well. All right, I just noticed we've ticked over start time, so let's come outside and I'll turn the camera around and welcome you all properly. We have a gallery and art studio across the road here, but I don't think it's being used at the moment. Oh, there's those spots of rain again. There's a peacock. Look, see him over there in the car park? We're going to see more of these guys. Just randomly wandering around in the middle of Auburn. Very strange. Hi, Tariq. And your bears. Welcome. We are today, I've just had a look at the aviary, but we're going to see lots of peacocks and geese today. Let me turn this camera around. and welcome you all. So good morning everyone. It's spitting rain. I better have that umbrella handy. Welcome to Auburn. We're in the western suburbs of Sydney, and before we begin I would like to acknowledge that we meet today on the lands of the Darug and the people of the Eora Nation, the Darawal people, and pay respects to their elders past, present and emerging. When I say Darug and the Darawal, we're literally on the lands where they would have crossed over. So we're on their border, more or less. All right, so here in Auburn, we're around about 25 to 30 kilometres from the city centre. And today is, where are we? It's about the 11th of October, isn't it? We should be well and truly into spring, but we're not feeling it yet because the weather's just not been kind to us so far this spring. But anyway, where we're located is the Japanese Gardens. We're just about to walk into the Japanese Gardens. First of all, I'll walk through and show you this garden outside the Arts Centre, which is called the Peacock Garden. And it has a lovely mosaic in the middle there. I don't know if you can get a good shot of it, but I'm going to try and get up nice and high for you. How did that go? Did you manage to get a good shot of that? I couldn't see once I got up high. I couldn't see the screen any longer. So let's just cross the road. And I'll warn you, we may bump into bantam chickens that are wandering around. It's very random around here. And here's the entrance. Here's the entrance to the Japanese garden. It was opened in 1977. And I believe it was a gift from Japan. So it's become a popular venue for the Cherry Blossom Festival, which actually was held last month. So we might see some of the tail end of the cherry blooming as we walk through the garden. But that's a ticketed event. It was sold out, and I was unfortunate I missed out on getting tickets for that. But never mind. We still will see the beautiful Japanese gardens today. So this is the entrance to the Japanese garden. Hi Jen, hi Michael, hi Sandy. Now normally it costs $7 to get in for non-residents of the Auburn area, but I've just noticed this today. No charge today, which is excellent. So treat this as a postcard tour. I will try and frame postcards for you wherever I'm able, starting with something like this beautiful, beautiful formal garden here. And I'll try and give you lots of different angles as well. We're going to hear lots of birds as we walk around. And the first significant features that we come across here are the different gates, the different shaped gates. So we've got this gorgeous red one up ahead, looking just beautiful. And I'm going to try and frame that without the sand on the side. Let's see if we can get that nice and close. There we go, that's quite lovely. And then on my right here, we have another gate. I think this is called a moon gate. That's quite nice, isn't it? And in through there, we've got the Japanese pond. We're going to circle around and come back to that a little later. All right, let's go explore the Japanese garden. So about a month ago, this would have been all in bloom. These cherry trees here would have been just a pink archway tunnel walking through here. And up ahead we have just a little pocket of gold bamboo. Let's see if I can frame that nicely for you. Oh, good morning, Louise. I didn't notice you hop on. Louise is our guide in New Zealand, currently in South Korea and having a ball, I understand. And if I turn around this way, we've got this big grove of, I don't know if it's quite black bamboo, but it's very dark green over here. Let's have a look back the other way, the way that we came. I've got my daughter running behind me. She doesn't want to get in shot. Japanese views with Australian sounds. It's exactly right. We've got the rainbow lorikeets above us, chattering away. How are we going? Are these offering good postcards for you? Here we get to see that that tunnel of cherries. And a crow, the sound of a crow. But there's also peacocks. I can hear peacocks behind me. Don't worry, we'll get to see them. There's lots of them in here. All right, so hi, Pam. So here we have a little bridge. When we were here earlier, look at this mess. Now, you don't expect to see a mess like this in a Japanese garden, do you? Japanese gardens are always very neat and tidy. So can anyone offer a guess as to what might have caused this mess here right now? Any ideas? We walked around here. Sandy, yep, exactly. It's a bush turkey. We were walking around here 10 minutes ago, just checking the place out, having a look at what's here right now. And here we had a bush turkey just right there, making this wonderful contribution to the Japanese garden. I don't know where he's gone now, but he was here literally 10, 15 minutes ago. The gardeners won't be impressed. So look at this beautiful bridge, lovely stone bridge. And there's a little stream that runs through here. And meanders through down to the pond, and we're going to head in that direction. Hi, Amy. Hi, Mary. It's a lovely bridge up ahead. So what I'll do is I'll go up on top of the bridge and we'll, there's some geese up there. We'll see them in a minute. Oh, thank you, Pat. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. So here we go. There's this lovely bridge. We're going to offer you a few angles of this bridge from various aspects around the lake. Now I'm going to look straight down. This might not be a postcard shot, but here we go. They're just these huge koa carp that obviously get fed at this point. They're used to being fed. They're waiting for me to feed them, I'm sure. And then over on that rock there, I think, I'm not really sure, I'm going to zoom in and let's see if we can see what it is. I have a feeling it might be a turtle sitting on that rock. Hard to see from this point. There are turtles in here, so we might just have to keep an eye out. Typical. The gardeners would be here with their noisy machines, wouldn't they? Oh well. Let's have a look up along the stream. Oh, thank you, Corinne. This is such a cool, calming place, except when they're doing the gardening. So here we have one of the cherries, just on its last legs for blooming. Just finishing. The leaves are starting to come out. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jennifer. And here's our resident geese. So obviously it's a good time for sleeping right now. It's not a wombat rescue centre, Ronnie Lynn. It's basically there's a small wildlife sanctuary on the premises, and we're going to have a wander around the gardens first, then we're going to wander over to the wildlife sanctuary and have a look there. So I think we've spotted turtles and a lizard, a dragon. All right, so let's see if the geese will let me get close to the water. First of all, that's our first obstacle, isn't it? Yeah, all right, I know. He's hissing at me. So over here on these two rocks in the middle, we've got a turtle on that middle one. Let's see, can we see it? Yep, there's a turtle there. And then over to the right of that, not the first rock, but the second one, there's a water dragon. How's the picture? Is it clear? I'll try zooming in a little closer, but I know I lose resolution as I zoom. That's at maximum zoom there. All right, I don't think you're going to get a good shot so close. Let's go back out again. And this is the one that's making all the noise. Yeah, hello. You didn't think you were going to escape attention, did you? We go through another gate here, another Japanese gate. There's another cherry blossom, just the last of its blossoms. Hi, AX. Hi, Brenda. Did I see the gate? Sorry, I don't think I showed it to you. Let's just step back a bit so that you can see the gate. A bit of trouble here where I'm backing up. So up ahead we have a lovely waterfall. And this is really gorgeous, just looking out over here. Okay, let's just pan around here. Hi, Alison. Hi, Laurel. Isn't it pretty? It's so beautiful. The sound of it is lovely, isn't it? Let's get a nice close shot of it as well. All right, so we're just going to take a little slow walk around this way. It's little bridges. The rock formations are beautiful too. I've got some people heading towards me. I'll just give them some space. Good morning. Alrighty, let's walk down here. Down towards the lake. Here's the other side of the waterfall. And they're rainbow lorikeets you can hear in the background. All right, who's brave? I'm going to get you to vote on this. I'll give you, let's say, 30 seconds to vote. Yes for go. no for don't, all right? Are we ready? "30 seconds starts now. Yes for go, no for don't." Oh, the yeses have it. Oh, we've got a no. All right, looks like the yeses have it. Are you right? You ready? They are a little bit slippery. You can see that they're very smooth on top, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Okay. But I tell you what, I value my gimbal too much to take a chance that I think is too risky. Let me just show you this dragon on the rock first, and then we'll go. All right, ready? Hey ho, or is it hey go? Yes, remember I'm prone to falling. Yes, but I always take care. It's only when I'm not taking care that I fall. Like that time down at Narrabeen Lake. I've been over the tricky parts, and then I thought I was on the home run, the easy home stretch. Okay, here we go. They're big. They're actually very big and quite close together. But I wanted to show you this beautiful. Look at the reflection over here. Sometimes it's worth taking the risk. And I'm not quite there at the other side yet, but we're going to take a little look at this beautiful waterfall over here. I know there's a person in it, but it kind of adds, look at it, kind of adds to the shot that he's sitting there just quietly reading. Just pretend we can't hear that lawnmower. A dragon on the rocks, please. Excellent, Dawn. That's a wonderful idea for a cocktail. Just a few more. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Back on dry land. And let's look out over the lovely lake from this side. Isn't that beautiful? The geese have taken to the water. We've got them heading towards us on the water now. It's really pretty here, Cheryl. It's really quiet and peaceful, as I said. Apart from that lawnmower, well, I'm sure he's not going to be here. Oop. See, I nearly tripped just walking up the steps. That's far more dangerous when I'm not looking. All right. So we're going to head over in that direction in a little, probably about 10 minutes or so. There's a reflection pool over there. There's lots more of the garden over in that direction. First of all, I want to show you the Japanese gardens, though. Mindful of time, we do want to actually see the Australian wildlife at the end, so we're not going to miss that. All right, so there's a little bit of a climb up here. We get to a point where we have a lovely view down over the gardens. Let me just show you the waterfall first before we head up. Hi, Yuliani. Central to every successful Japanese garden is always water. And it kind of drowns out the lawnmower as well. All right, so let's head up. Here's a nice shot of that bridge we crossed earlier. All right, up we go. And there's a lovely jasmine next to me I can smell. It's been pruned recently though, so it's only got one or two flowers that are obvious. All right, so this comes to a dead end. All right, so there's a pretty spot. Let's keep going. Means going back down these stairs. Didn't realise that was a dead end. I stitched myself up. I thought I was going to go in a circuit. All right, let's go. I'm sure there's a way up to that top level that I've missed, but maybe I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm wrong. Never mind. It's still beautiful anyway. Another essential element in any good Japanese garden is rocks that resemble figures or characters. It could be a dragon or a turtle. So I'm not sure what this one is, but I'm willing to bet that it is meant to represent some kind of figure. What does it look like to you? Hi, Robert. A rock. I love it. Yeah. Good call. So was I, Louise. I was born in the year of the dog as well. All right, so this is a lovely spot to see the lake from. We'll get lots of lovely reflections from here. If I step down onto this platform, what can I see? Do I get a better view? Possibly. It's quite lovely, isn't it? Good morning, Mum. So I have to show you. There's a dragon over there, but I need to put you on camera because Grandma's just joined.
Grandma?
Yeah. So
Hi, Grandma.
there we go. We'll see her later on. There's a dragon over there on the garden. Hi, Paul. Alrighty. Oh, maybe I should get a timetable for when the gardeners are working so I know what time to steer clear. This is lovely along here. Look, we've got the pruned. Is that box? It might be box. Surrounded by mondo grass. Makes a really interesting landscape, doesn't it? Okay, now if we come down here, I can get a lovely reflective shot of that bridge. I don't know if this is the best one we're going to get, but we will try a few angles as well. That's quite nice through the trees, though. Okay. It's not real conducive for peaceful meditation when you've got the lawnmowers in the background, is it? Sandy, you've been here. Excellent. I kind of was aware of it. I never really had the opportunity to come here, though, till many, many years later. All right, here we get this lovely view of the bridge from over here. So you'd be able to come here. You'd be able to come here as often as you like then. Okay, we're going to go down across this little bridge now and head towards the beach. Again, watching where I put my feet, watching where I step. I'll zoom out again. But what a lovely place to do art classes. All right, so let's walk across here and then we'll head around to the reflection pool. I'll try and frame a postcard with the bridge in it and the beach if I can. Let's see how we go. I'm going to lean against this rock here. Good morning, Renee. Oh, the geese have moved into the Japanese garden. Maybe they're raking. Maybe they're raking the gravel. I can see that the gravel's just been raked and now these guys are just going to stomp all over it. You've got no respect, have you? But look who's here. Look who I found. This is our first peacock of the day, and I just heard another one. Come on, turn around and show us your beautiful tail. What time is it here, Lee? It is, let me think, about 10:30 in the morning. All right, I'm going to zoom in on him about as close as he's going to let me get. But are you going to show us your tail? My daughter is almost climbing onto this roof. She's going to try and escape. Well, she gave us a thumbs up, so she says she got a good shot of him. There we go. What's the chances? What do you reckon? I'll turn the camera around like this, and just as I do, I bet he puts his tail up. We're not even going to turn around and look. Oh, thank you, Renee. She takes after her mother, of course. Thanks for the follow, Penelope. Oh, well, hello there. Good morning. Are you going to show us your beautiful tail? Come on. Come on. I know it doesn't take too much effort. I saw you guys do it just a little earlier. Are you coming? Yes, I did. No, I'm going up there instead. All right, let's go around to the reflection pool. It does mean just repeating this tiny little section, but that's okay. It was pretty walking along here anyway. I know, right, Renee? It's amazing, isn't it? You have to come here. And I'm thinking I'm going to do Cabramatta straight after this instead of tomorrow. Hi, Sue. And of course, if you're not already following my channel, it's a great way of being notified when I post new tours or post information about a tour I'm planning to do or a change I might have made. All right, so this is the reflection pool. And the tree at the end is a lone pine, which all of the lone pines that have been planted, as I understand it, around Australia are derived from seeds that originate from the single lone pine that was brought back from Gallipoli after the First World War. So let me zoom in on the lone pine. Well, you definitely should come, Louise. And if you do decide to come and you'd like me to, reach out and maybe I can actually show you some of these places in person. So the gum trees here are just starting to come into flower as well, I've noticed. So we can see that this is an avenue of gum trees. So the gum trees are coming into flower. Eucalyptus, to most people, we just call them gum trees. And there's kind of a sunken garden here that has some rose bushes in it. Looks like a lot of the gardens might be getting replanted at this point, so I'm not sure what that is about. So this is the lone pine. It's not a remarkable tree, but it's significant to the memory of the Anzacs that fought in World War I together. And this arguably offers an even better reflection if I look back this way. All right, so just over here, we're not going to see it today because it's a sundial. Thanks for the follow, Mary. I'll see if I can explain, or at least read the sign that explains how this works. But there's no shadow. We've got too much cloud here today. So this is a sundial. And they tell you to stand at this point here. And your shadow, where it falls. Thank you, Louise. Tells you the time. But of course, I don't have a shadow because there's no sun. But it also needs a little bit of a renovation, I think, this sign. But it says, oh, you must know the date of the month, now add or subtract minutes according to... It's very complicated, isn't it? But anyway, there we go. If there's any of that sign that is still visible, this is the sundial using your own shadow. It's kind of interesting. And over here, I'm not sure what this is meant to be. There are growing vines in there. And it looks like they've attempted, looks like they tried to grow elk horns or stag horns on the wall here that haven't succeeded. Good morning, Ava. All right, we're going to take a very quick circuit just around here so I can give you an idea of what the rest of the Auburn Botanic Garden looks like. Along this side, we have planted some Australian natives. And there's a big old white cedar over here just starting to come into flower. That's in Australia. That's Australia's only deciduous tree. The white cedar, and its flowers are quite fragrant. But hard to get it because of the sky as a background. I'm having trouble even getting a good image of it for you. Lovely tree, but I can't get into the flowers for you, unfortunately. Just not low enough down to see, which is a real shame. We have another avenue of blossoms along here. This is, I think it's crabapple. The pink and dark pink. I think that's crabapple. Here we go. Looking back at that white cedar from more of a distance. Still difficult to see because of the contrast, I realise. All right, I'm going to start heading towards the animal sanctuary. This is quite spectacular, isn't it? I think it's a succulent of some sort. I'm pretty sure my mum used to have some of that growing. And here we have the bird of paradise. The flowers are finishing, so they're not quite so as impressive as they could be. Let's see if I can find a fresh flower for you. There's one. Alrighty. So coming around this side of the garden, there's all sorts of exotic plantings. Yeah. Some more of these bird of paradise, just all the dead flowers. They need to be deadheaded. Big job. Here's another one of these white cedars. Really, Renee, I didn't know that. And I wasn't going to attempt to I always try to call it an aspidistra, but it's a strelitzia, isn't it? Yeah, aspidistra is something different. So that's your white cedar up there. That's really nice to know. Yes, they do. I was trying to find you a good flower because I wanted to demonstrate that, how the bird shape is seen in the shape of the flower. Oh no. What's going on here? How am I going to get round this? All right. A challenge has been presented. I'm going to have to go find the high ground. We'll have to go up through the playground, I think. Up the hill and around. This is a great children's playground. It has been really well designed for accessibility, which is lovely. Roll my pants up. We found an alternative path with some more of this jasmine that's been hedged. I can just smell it every now and again, but I can't actually see any flowers. Oh, there's one. Teeny tiny little flower that throws off a big scent. Yeah, I think you're right, Louise. Where's the bush turkey? Come and help out. It's a really strong scent. So this is the Avenue of Remembrance. These beautiful trees have been planted just to acknowledge past conflicts. Unfortunately, there's no more information I can give you about that because there's no signs or anything. I would love to be able to give you more detail about exactly what we're remembering here, and I'm only making my own assumptions. Over here we have a wedding pavilion, so you can actually hire out this part of the garden and hold your wedding or whatever other event in here. Yeah, most jasmine are, I think, Renee. You've really got to keep them under control. Here's one in flower. There's the two different kinds, of course. This is more of a bush rather than the vine. The vine's horrendous to deal with, but the smell is intoxicating. And the one next to it, orange jessamine from Malaysia. It's actually like a small tree. Thank you for that, Sandy. I'm actually going to go back and read that later, but I'm really grateful for that information, because I had tried to look myself to find out the exact meaning of the Avenue of Remembrance, and I wasn't having any luck. So thank you. All right, we're going to go into the animal sanctuary. This is the jasmine I don't like. This is the one that takes over everything. My yard in the Blue Mountains, 3 years of being away from it, it had completely overtaken the backyard, growing over fences on all three sides. Oh, I think I may have just found some information. Here we go. So this stand of trees was planted to commemorate the part played by the Australian government, and in particular Mr. Tom Uren, in establishing the Auburn Botanic Gardens. It commemorates victory in the Pacific that ended the hostilities of World War II on the 15th of August 1945. Just need to come at things from a different angle, so obviously I didn't come at the avenue from that direction the last time I was here. And there's also this. The Avenue of Remembrance is a tree-lined formal walk connecting the major precincts of the gardens. More than 130 eucalyptus line the avenue and were planted in 1973. There we go. Oh, you're very welcome, Nancy. Thank you for joining me. And if you've enjoyed your tour, please tell your friends. Tip if you're able. I'm always very grateful for any generous contribution, but I do understand if not everyone is able to. And hopefully I'll see you again on another tour. Oh, thank you, Julie. And thanks for the follow, Michael. All right, so it's coming up to 50 minutes. Oh, we've got lots of peacocks coming up. I think there's about 4 or 5 we saw in this animal sanctuary part a little earlier. And hopefully the wombats have come out of hiding. They were tucked away in their burrows when we came in here a little earlier. All right, here we go. Let's go see what we can see. It's only small. Already I can see 3 peacocks, but we're going to walk around in a circuit and we will come to them. Never fear. Let's see what we've got over this side. Thank you, Rhonda. Oh, look. All right, there's a shot for you. You've got 3 swamp wallabies, 3 peacocks. It's all happening. And the peacocks are acting like they own the place, aren't they? Maybe they do. All right, over here. He didn't want to stay. He didn't want to stay for the photo. But look at these guys. They're so gorgeous. These are swamp wallabies. They're so pretty in the face. There are literally 4 peacocks in shot here right now. All right, let's keep walking. We're going to see more.
Behind the peacock. Peacock tail and green, all are similar.
The sun's coming out. It is, Sandy. It's an amazing call, isn't it? The peacock call. I have a photo. I didn't add it to the chat. I didn't add it to the media, unfortunately. Up on that roof, when we came in here earlier, there was a peacock. There was a peacock standing up on that roof with his tail in fully open, just up there. I managed to get a photo of him. But then I didn't add it to the media, unfortunately. So your dog doesn't know what to make of the call. I'm just trying to... Tail open. Here we go. We found one. Okay, turn around this way. Turn around, turn around, turn around. I don't think we'll see it from there. I can try in a second. Oh, he's turning. Come.
Oh my goodness.
Look, he's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Did you all get a postcard of that? Excellent, Kari. Fabulous, everyone. I hope he turns around again. He's actually in the emu enclosure. We'll go around there in a second and see the emus, but he's actually in with the emus right now. All right, he's given us quite a show. Let's see if we are lucky enough to get any closer. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think he's done. I think he's putting it down. I think he's finished. Yeah. Oh, that was pretty gorgeous, wasn't it? So what we have here are red-necked wallabies and swamp wallabies. These guys are the red-necked wallabies. And you can see that the coloration of their fur around the neck and back of the head is redder than the rest of the fur, which is more of a grey colour. And that one in behind is looks like a juvenile. It's a bit smaller than the others. Here we go. Yeah, that one's definitely smaller than the others. I'd say that's like a adolescent. Hi, Francis. Oh, he's a real showman, this one, isn't he? Look at him. Yeah, that's all very well and good, mate, but if you don't turn around and show us properly... The kangaroo wants to see it too. The wallaby, rather. The wallaby wants to see it too. Turn around. There's the emu, one of them. Oh, there's a group of school children. Oh, come on, keep turning, keep turning. Turn, turn. All right, so we've got a wallaby, a peacock, and an emu all in this shot here. Ah, there you are. Oh, I know, he was a bit quick, wasn't he? I don't know if you managed to get a shot of that. And all that noise that you're hearing on the side, there's like a feeder over here, and the crows are getting into this feeder. All right, let's go see the emus. Here's one. Hello there. Good morning. So we've got two emus in here. I'll let you take a photo of the information panel so that you can find out more at your leisure. And then over the back there, we've got eastern grey kangaroos, right over the back. The gate's open. Just appears that they prefer to stay right over there at the moment. So I'm sure they could come in here if they wanted to. There's a gate just here that's open. And in case you're interested, yes, away from annoying people, I'm sure that's true too. There's some information on the eastern grey kangaroo if you're interested. Maybe away from the annoying peacocks. All right, we've got one last enclosure to see if the wombats have come out, or maybe they're going to just stay today. So at the moment we've got crows and peacocks making all that noise. And school children. Hi Cheryl, hi Evie. There's some lovely carved sandstone around here as well. That looks like a pelican to me. These are gum nuts and waratahs. And this one appears to have Japanese figurines on it. So that would be the acknowledging of the cultural... Gosh, I can't get words out today. You know what I mean. Well, they're big, imposing birds. And if you are... I think they've taken them away from where you used to be able to feed them at Featherdale, where we were yesterday, because when they're lunging at the food, it's quite an intimidating action. It can be quite scary. They're not trying to eat you, but they can hurt you. All right, and Natalie's indicated that the wombat's still in hiding, which is such a shame. Here's these guys again anyway, the swamp wallabies. Yeah, they can, Dawn. Thank you, Katie. Look at these beautiful, beautiful swamp wallabies. They've just got lovely colouring. Pity about that pole in the shot, but anyway, they're still beautiful. They've just got such pretty faces, haven't they, Corinne? All right, this is where the wombats are meant to be. I can see 3 or 4 places where they could be hiding. There could be one in there. Let me see. Yeah, they are nocturnal, but we saw them fairly active yesterday at Featherdale, and sometimes I have seen them here. But yeah, we're just not in luck today. They just hit or miss, exactly. Yeah, well, there's not one in there. I can see light coming from the other side, and unfortunately, I can't see anything in that one. It's just too dark. So it's possible he could be in there. Or there's another log here, but when we've been here before, they like to sort of sit. We've seen them sort of sitting down here. All right, so I've gone a little over time. Let me move out of this area here and say goodbye. See, this sign's here saying it's the Wongal tribe. I thought it was the Darugan Darawal. So there's some information there. The Wongal does extend up through to Homebush, where I used to live. And here's some more information on local foods, local Indigenous foods as well. Thank you, Corinne. And thank you, Joanne. All right, let me just turn the camera around. Of course, I found another noisy lawnmower. All right, thanks once again, everyone, for joining me. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And as always, I love having you on my tours. I appreciate the company. I like the company of my daughter as well. We've got to get Natalie to say bye.
Bye. Thank you.
All right. So my next tour, this is an important one. Tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll be at Dolphins Point at Coogee for the 20th anniversary of the Bali bombings. So we'll be at the memorial site there to hopefully see the sunrise as well. But it will be a reflective tour and yeah, so more somber than I would normally do. And I hope I do it justice and with the right amount of respect. So hopefully I'll get to see you there. Bye, everybody, and thanks for coming along.